Thanks for taking the time to learn more about our Hotel and Motel Tax Revenue Administration Service. In this presentation, we'll go over common hotel-motel tax collection and recovery problems that you may face, how GMA helps you solve those problems, and how cities often collect thousands of dollars in lost revenue while forging a strong compliance ethic with lodging providers in the community. I'm assuming you're listening to this presentation because you want to collect more revenue and improve your hotel-motel tax collection processes. Or maybe you're interested in outsourcing your hotel-motel tax collection to a trusted partner. Hinesville, a city of about 33,000 people with 8 hotels, was spending too much staff time collecting hotel-motel taxes, with mixed results. Several lodging providers weren't paying in a timely fashion, and the one person at the city who handled hotel-motel tax collection also handled business licenses. I'm sure you can relate to the problem of city staff stretched for time. So, Billy Edwards, Hinesville's city manager, reached out to GMA for help. After implementing GMA's hotel-motel tax recovery service, Billy Edwards told us, "We're freeing up staff time. The reports we receive allow us to manage our hotel-motel tax collections and administration better, and we're getting returns now that we weren't previously getting. That means more money for the city, now collected in a timely, regular fashion." Your city may face the same challenges that Hinesville faced. First, you might be losing money because many lodging providers don't pay on time or at all. That's lost revenue, real money you can spend on vital projects for your city. And in this economy, collecting all of your owed revenue is more important than ever. Second, and compounding the first problem, your staff time may be stretched too thin to chase down payments from all lodging providers. Like Hinesville, your staff might handle too many tasks each day to really focus on your hotel-motel tax collection. And third, you may also lack the right information, data, and analysis to effectively track and report on the status of your lodging providers. We find that cities often don't create regular reports about hotel-motel tax collection that help manage the process and inform city administration, mayor, and council. Luckily, GMA is here to help. We take this time-intensive item off your plate and provide you with dedicated and focused hotel-motel tax collection expertise year-round. When you sign up for our service, we'll quickly move in to help improve your hotel-motel tax administration and establish compliance between you and your city's lodging providers. Because of our experience, we know how to quickly assess your situation and get a game plan going immediately. Yes, that means we can start immediately collecting your hotel-motel tax revenue, including delinquent revenue. You sit back and let us do the work. But isn't this kind of hands-on service expensive? Because of the way we pool together our resources as a community of cities, we're able to offer this service for a low, annual, predictable cost. Plus, we find that the initial return on investment, including our assistance collecting delinquent payments from the last 12 months, typically pays for several years of our service. That's money just sitting on the table, ready to be collected. Not only is your return on investment phenomenal in terms of hard dollars, but we also ensure better compliance with lodging providers. First, all cities can use more revenue. Cities typically see greater than a 25% return on investment after an investment in GMA service, collected from prior delinquencies alone. For example, in Byron, the city collected $80,000 in unpaid revenue due to our help collecting from lodging providers that had not paid during the past 12 months. Now, the city consistently collects $20,000 each month from their 8 hotels. Second, we help you forge a strong long-term compliance ethic between your city and your lodging providers. The more lodging providers know about the rules associated with hotel-motel tax collection, the more likely they will pay you correctly and on time. Many cities report a strengthening of ties with lodging providers as a result of this service. Third, since your hotel-motel tax often funds your economic development and tourism efforts, more tax revenue means you can invest more. More tourism investment means increased hotel stays, more sales tax revenue, and greater employment. As GMA's hotel-motel tax expert Brian Whitford says, A city can have the greatest goals or plans in the world, but those goals and plans take money to reach fruition. If you have economic development and tourism goals, we help you collect the revenue to make those goals a reality. So what exactly does our hotel-motel tax recovery service include? Our revenue management helps you with everything from an initial collection of delinquent payments from lodging providers to the ongoing management of your hotel-motel tax collection. Let's take a closer look at our service. With our revenue management service, we ensure that lodging providers pay you correctly and in a timely fashion. We become like a part of your city staff for an extremely low cost. With revenue management, we'll review your hotel-motel tax ordinance and report forms and assist you in updating them as needed by keeping track of the latest laws and best practices. We'll administer the hotel-motel tax on behalf of your city, taking this ongoing activity completely off your plate, including all follow-up on delinquent payments. We'll even meet personally with all lodging establishments to let them know how the revenue management service works and to answer any of their questions. We'll educate them about the rules, especially when their staff changes and needs to get up to speed. To offer lodging providers an easy way to pay, we also provide an online payment and reporting system. You can check on the status of all lodging providers and create reports through our online system. And you'll always stay informed with our enhanced reporting that includes data about all lodging providers, their returns, their remittances, and any delinquencies. You'll never be left in the dark about your hotel-motel tax revenue ever again. Our enhanced reporting includes regular analysis of your city's lodging providers and hotel-motel tax collection processes. We'll provide you reports that list detected compliance deficiencies and recommendations about subjecting specific lodging providers to further examination. That may mean field examinations that include visits to lodging providers, examining their books and records, and reviewing hotel and motel tax ordinance details with them. Our services also include suggestions about updating, standardizing, or better enforcing your local ordinances and administrative processes. With our revenue management service, we go above and beyond the call of duty for our cities by providing some extra benefits that we know are important to city staff with limited time and technology resources. We include a hospitality market report that projects how much revenue you should receive according to current local and regional market conditions. Many cities find this information helpful during the budgeting process. We handle the time-consuming process of answering all questions from lodging providers. As an extension of your city staff, we'll communicate with these lodging providers on your behalf. Like cities, hotel staff often change, and we help educate new employees about the proper administration and collection of the tax. And although you'll rarely, if ever, need to take legal action against lodging providers, we will provide expert witness testimony and support you in court, if necessary, for the collection of deficiencies. While most cities clearly see the value and return on investment of our revenue management services, some cities like to test the waters first and gather data to build a business case to justify the expense. If that's the case, we also provide hotel-motel tax analysis services for cities where we analyze the past 36 months of returns, report our findings, and offer recommendations for fixing your hotel-motel tax collection problems. First, we'll analyze all of your lodging provider returns during the last 36 months to find compliance deficiencies. We'll also review your local ordinances and administrative processes. With our report, you'll receive a database with detailed data from the hotel and motel return forms. We'll also share best practices, tools, and resources to assist you with establishing lodging provider compliance. That may include field examinations of lodging providers, draft notices of deficiency to designated hotels and motels, or letters of commendation when lodging providers pay correctly and on time, and a review of all questions and appeals from deficient lodging providers. So what are you waiting for? To learn more about GMA's Hotel-Motel tax recovery services, visit our website at gmanet.com/hotel.aspx or contact either Luke Homer, Director of Local Government Services, or Steve Durden, Deputy Director of Marketing, by phone or email as listed in the presentation. On our website, you will find articles that go into more detail about how the service works, along with city-to-city interviews with city managers, city clerks, and elected officials from other cities who use the service. Read those articles at gmanet.com/hotel.aspx. Reach out to us and start collecting more revenue today.